Hello, hello to the amazing people, the Niemer here, and today I'll be playing Crop Rotation Demo. This is a game developed by Sprouting Potato, the same developer that did Dice Stripes Ambitions, a game I enjoyed very much. I already played the Crop Rotation Demo in the past, but it's been a while and there are probably some new features and stuff like that. And yeah, we're gonna go in and try it out. It's a game that feels a little bit like Be a Landlord, but it has a farming theme. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna go through the tutorial because I can already see some stuff changed, so we're gonna have to adapt. But yeah, welcome to Crop Rotation. In this tutorial, we will go through the basics of the game. For more details, you can always visit the compendium. So it's basically like a tactical game where you find combos and synergies in order to earn money and pay off our, well, debt payments and stuff like that. Anyway, you have recently bought an automated farming machine and have a huge debt to pay off. The loan amount is split into 8 payments, each to be paid at the end of every week. If you fail to make payment, your farm will be confiscated and you lose the game. We will first walk through the basic UI of the machine. Okay, here it denotes the current season and the current day of the week. Okay. There are 4 seasons in a year, 2 weeks per season, and 7 days in a week. Okay. 2 weeks per season, 7 days. There are 4 seasons. So 2 weeks per season. Okay. You can also find the amount due by hovering over the icons. Each season has a season effect, which is also shown when you hover over the icons. Good. This is your farm. You always start with 4 spots. This shows the amount of water you have in your farm. Your farm can hold up to 150 water. Okay. This is the active area. This is where you place the cards you want to play. All right. This is the storage area. This is where you keep your extra cards. Right. You can always sell your unwanted cards here for gold. Okay. There are other parts of the UI that are not covered. We will go through them as we continue the tutorial. Okay. So pretty usable. At the start of every game, you will be provided with some tools. You will also be provided with some common crops. Let's start by choosing our starting crops. Sure. Okay, now we get to choose the card. Well, they're all the same. So we're gonna grab the cabbage here. What is this thing? Ah, okay. On mature, gain 2 value if adjacent to sweet. So yeah, this plants have these various various tags, and these tags you use to set up well, bonuses. The plants also have tiers. If you get multiples of the same plant, they go up the tier. And they also have rarities. More rare things have more, let's say, how should you call it? More exotic bonuses. And well, usually you can get more out of them, but it doesn't just come out of the box that way. You actually do have to set it up properly. That was my experience with the first iteration of demo anyway. Well, or the iteration I played. Right, and then we get a cauliflower, okay, vegetable flower on mature gain 2 value if adjacent to wet, and finally another cabbage on mature gain 2 value if adjacent to sweet. Okay, now that the draft is complete, you can see that the cards are automatically added to the active area. By having the same type of crops in your active area, you will activate the set bonus for the specific type of crops. You can hover over them to see their effects. Oh, okay. Right. So we get a bonus for vegetables, we get a bonus for flowers, and we get a bonus for wet. But we need at least 3 of them to activate the bonus, so we don't have it active. Well, we do. Yeah, only the unique ones count. Yeah, it says here. By having the same type of crops in your active area, you will activate the set bonus for the specific type of crops. You can hover over them to see their effects. Despite having 3 vegetables, we only have 2 levels in vegetable set bonus. This is because only one of each kind of crops is counted towards the set bonus. In this case, only the first cabbage is counted. Okay. Now that we have the crops, we can start the day by pressing the blue button. This will start the machine and cards will be placed automatically. So yeah, you don't really have full control over what happens. You buy plants and you upgrade them and you put synergies together, but placement is automatic, so you have to plan around that. What is this button? Start the day first before harvesting. Ah, okay. Start the machine to start the day. Bam! The cards are played in the order they are in the active area. Oh, so they are played in order. Okay, that's new. It didn't used to be that way. I don't think so. Crop cards cost water to play and also require an empty plot on the farm. If either of the criteria is not met, the card is skipped. When a crop card is played, the crop will be planted on a random empty plot. Okay. Good. I like this change. It gives you a little bit more control and makes it less random. Of course, the game will have to be harder as a result, so let's see. At the end of the day, crops... Well, I'm a control freak, so of course I like it. Some crops have special criteria for maturing. Those crops will mature immediately when the criteria are met. Some ability also happens when crops mature. For example, cauliflower gain 2 value when it is adjacent to wet. Hover over the cauliflower to see the effect. So if you hover over the cauliflower here, we can see that it gains 2 value if adjacent to wet. So we get a base value of 2 plus 2, because if it's adjacent to a wet plant, which is a cabbage, right? And yeah, things are not harvested automatically, so you can hover over each one, see how much value they got and why, and you can adapt your strategy in that way. I like that as well. By hovering over any crop before you harvest, you'll be able to see what you have contributed to their value. Nice. Click the given button to harvest all the crops. Only the matured crops are harvested, the rest stay on the farm. Since all the crops are mature, they will be harvested. Bam. After harvesting, the day ends and a new day begins. If it is the end of the week, you will need to pay the loan to continue, or the farm will be confiscated. At the start of every week, if you have fewer than 3 contracts, you will get to choose a contract. Ooh, that's new. Contracts provide rewards when completed. Some of these rewards are not available elsewhere, like animals and permits. You can only have 3 contracts at once, and once you have accepted it, you cannot cancel it. Pick any of them here to continue. Now, this is a little bit tricky. I don't want to pick a contract by accident. There we go. Harvest 12 root crops. Reward a rare fruit biter. Multiple harvest. Wither at the beginning of the 3rd day. While matured, 10% chance to harvest after every card played. Okay, so it's durian. Okay. Then we got contract. Harvest 12 flower crops. We get a animal. Passive. After a mushroom is played, withers an adjacent crop and replace it with a mushroom. The new mushroom gains 25% of the value of the withered crop. This can happen 1 time per day. Huh. Okay. Harvest 10 herb crops. Permit passive. When a vegetable crop matures, it gains 3 value if it is adjacent to another vegetable. That seems like a nice bonus. When a vegetable crop matures, it gains 3 value if it is adjacent to another vegetable. So if you go heavy on vegetables, you can get a lot of value that way. Salad bar permit. So there are 2 things to consider here. You want a contract which is doable, like you can actually do it, but you also want contracts which go well with your strategy, right? Okay, we have some vegetables here, so I like this one. Although we will need some herbs to actually finish it. Yeah, not much into mushrooms or multiple harvest. Wither at the beginning of the 3rd day. Well, this one just sits there and gives you money. Once, twice, 3rd time. While mature, 10% chance to harvest after every card played. Okay. I'll go for this one. At the start of every day, we will also get a new crop card. Unlike the first 3 starting choices, we can choose to skip or reroll these. Skipping gain you gold, which is usually more than the gold you will get when selling the card. Rerolling will cost you gold, and the cost will increase after every reroll. You can see the types of crops you will be getting by hovering over the reroll button. Choose any of the cards to continue. Oh, really? So I can go here. Oh. So if you reroll, we're gonna get a whole bunch of vegetables. Interesting. Okay, no herbs though, so much about my contract. Right, so we got a rare root vegetable on mature. Gain 3 value for each sweet in the same row. Okay. On mature... Oh, it's not biter, it's bitter. Did I say biter? Gain 3 value if... same row as another vegetable. Well, this one will just happen because we have a whole bunch of vegetables, right? We have only vegetables right now, so that's gonna get auto-done. Leek. We also get a set bonus for vegetables. At the end of the day, crops gain 1 value if water is more than 100. Cool. On mature, gain 2 value if adjacent to root. Okay. I mean, there is something nice about grabbing a rare one. On mature, gain 3 value for each sweet in the same row. And this one, gain 3 value if same row as another vegetable. Okay, like, do we have any sweet stuff? We have a wet one, and then we got a flower one. I mean, we could still grab the root here. And yeah, hope we get some sweet vegetables. Are there any sweet vegetables? We can go into Compendium. And we can, like, filter out the vegetables. And here we can see that there's actually... Oh, there is a sweet vegetable, but it's rare. So... So I'm not really sure how smart that is. I'm not sure. Gain 3 value for each sweet in the same row. Oh, isn't that's the one that we got offered, right? Yeah. I'll go with the one which is the easiest to do right now, and that's gonna be leek. After you draft a contract, they will appear here. You can quickly see what you need to do to complete the contract. You can also right-click on them to see the full contract. Okay. Now that we have picked our third vegetable, we can see that the vegetable set bonus is active. Having crop synergy is one of the ways to improve our farm. We can also improve our farm by upgrading the individual cards. Cards can be upgraded by combining 2 of the same kind of the same tier. Drag one of the cabbage cards over the other to combine them. What if I don't want to do that? I guess I don't have the choice. So here you can see the value of cabbage will go up by 1. And it's gonna get 3 value if adjacent to sweet. And yeah, same water amount. So I guess we'll do this. These are the basic concepts of the game. You can find more information in the Compendium. Good luck. Okay, so that finishes the tutorial. So it doesn't really matter what we picked for contract and stuff because, well, we're gonna have to start a new game here anyway. Okay. Right, let's do so. Normal. The default difficulty setting. Start with 3 sprinklers, lower payment amount. What is this thing? A more challenging experience. This requires more experience and understanding of the game mechanics. Start with 2 sprinklers, higher payment amount. Okay, well, let's play on normal our first time here and let's see how it goes. And if the game, if our skills are suitable for the difficulty of this game, we might play it on harder in the future. By purchasing CR3000, you are one step closer to achieving your dream of becoming the best automation farmer. CR3000 is the latest and greatest of automated farming technology. Please refer to the instruction manual provided for more information. As per the loan agreement, you are required to repay the loan by end of the year. We will also be collecting weekly payments. Please know that you fail to pay the weekly amount, the farm and machine will be confiscated. Bank of Greatness. Oh, the great Bank of Greatness. Spring. Gain 15 water at the start of the day. Okay. Choose a card. So we have oh, there we go. Fruit sweet. Gain 2 value of water more than or equals 100. Okay. Gain 2 value if adjacent to a fruit. Seed climber. And finally, a root wet. Gain on harvest. Gain 2x of the value. Right. Let's go with... This one seems nice and capable, right? So we can keep the water above 100 and get 4 value for each of these nice strawberries. I like strawberries. I actually don't like strawberries. Why did I say that? I'm kind of fine with strawberries. I ate a lot of strawberries when I was growing up, so I'm like a little bit satiated with them, I'd say. But they're alright. They're alright. Cauliflower, vegetable flower. Gain 2 value if adjacent to wet. Well, we have a sweet thing, so... Gain 2 value after 10 cards played. Camellia. Interesting. Flower support. At the end of the day, all crops gain 1 value if adjacent to a support crop. We need 2 of them though. And finally, a button mushroom. On mature, gain 2 value if adjacent to sweet. Well, I do have the sweet. Nothing of this I see like would totally break the game though. Let's go with this one, I guess. Oh, by the way, is there a bonus for sweet? There is a bonus for sweet. At the end of the day, sweet crops gain 2 value if adjacent to a bitter crop. Ooh, that's not a bonus I like. At the end of the day, fruit gains 2 value if adjacent to a sweet crop. Set bonus for fruit. Ooh. Interesting. So a whole bunch of strawberries feed into each other. Interesting. So strawberries are a nice baseline starting crop, I'd say. Well, I'm gonna grab the button mushroom here. And then finally we got cauliflower, we got vegetable flower, gain 2 value if adjacent to wet, gain 2 value if adjacent to wet, and gain 2 value after 10 cards played. Mushroom climber. Now I'm looking for sweet, and I'm looking for, well, maybe mushrooms. Let's see what is the mushroom bonus. Whenever a crop withers, gain 5 water. Oof, I'm not sure I want to go that way. What do I even know? So we got 2 sweet crops right now. Too bad we don't have a 3rd sweet crop. That's okay though. I'm actually gonna grab the portobello mushroom here. Well, we could grab a fruit. Wait, we could grab a fruit bonus. I'm gonna say we can't grab a fruit bonus, but we can get closer to it, I guess. Yeah. Let's grab a fruit. Okay, and then we can rearrange these to choose the order in which they are planted. Doesn't really matter. And what is this? Sprinklers. Add 15 water. Okay. Good. So we get... This is a lot of water. Okay. Let's plant. Yeah, we're gonna be maxed out. Okay, and then we're gonna harvest these. Nice. Choose a contract. Harvest 12 fruit crops. Ooh, that's doable. Draft a new crop every 25 crop cards played. I like that. Harvest 8 bitter. 1 free reroll. Okay, and harvest 10 climber crops. When a crop withers, all mushroom crops gain 2 value. Oof, that's an interesting thing. Let's go for this one. This one will give us more options. 25 crop cards played is a lot though. Keep that in mind. So this will take a while to kick in, but this will give us more options. I will be able to see more of the game. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited about a little bit squirrel here, especially since we already have a fruit. So I'll be able to like start working on that one right away. We actually have 2 fruits. So let's go for a squirrel here. Good. Oh, it's a fruit. Fruit wet on mature. Consume 2 water and gain 3 value. That's really good. This one will be worth 5. Gain 2 value after 10 cards played. Gain 2 value. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the fruit here. Okay, so let's see. Spring, week 1, day 2. Gain 15 water at the start of the day. Payment total 20,000. Right, so at the end of the first week, we have to pay 25. So we have to get up to 25. And that's that. Does it matter the order? Surprisingly how little the order matters right now. Because we only have on mature effects. So I don't think the order matters, but hey. Alright. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now comes the, well, 23. That's nice. That's nice. So base value 2 plus 2 from fruit synergy because we have 3 fruits, and fruits gain bonuses when adjacent to a sweet one. And well, this one is a sweet one, so this one got plus 2. And what did this one get? Oh, this one is also adjacent to a sweet thing. Oh, because button mushroom is also sweet. So it's impossible not to get a bonus from this one because, well, the only not sweet thing is a watermelon, and the other one will always be sweet. So that's Yeah, this one always gets the bonus, and this one always gets the bonus, and well, they all get the bonus, and I'm super rich right now, actually. That's so good. Now, harvest 12 seed crops. When a crop withers, all mushroom crops gain 2 value. Okay, harvest 10 mushroom crops. Reduce water cost of all crops card to 1. This card doesn't have to be the first card. Oh, it's a tool. So we can reduce water cost of all crops card to 1. And you get 3 uses. Now, tools, interesting. This is all new, by the way. We didn't have tools. Harvest composting permit. When a crop withers, crops adjacent to it gain value equal to 0.1 times value of the withering crop. Ooh. Now, that's interesting. Now, if we can only get... so what I want is like a crop which is never harvested, which just stays on the board. There used to be such crops before in the game. Not sure if there'll still be, we'll see, but I don't know, let's go something nice and simple here. I'm gonna go with this one. It's like a long-term play. Another strawberry. Fruit sweet. What is the fruit 4 bonus? Let's see. Oh. At the end of the day, fruit gain 3 value if adjacent to a sweet crop. Yeah, I think it's really hard not to choose a strawberry here. Okay, and now in order to plant all of that, we're gonna need to open a new spot. I don't think it really matters right now. Whatever we do, it's gonna be symmetrically the same. Okay. There. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Shh, pow, pow, pow. Bam, 29, nice. Contract, harvest 12 fruit crops. Passive, spread flour to adjacent empty plot after it is played. This can happen 1 time per day. Spreads flour to adjacent empty plot after it is played. Huh. Okay. Harvest 12 clover crops. Reward. Permit when a vegetable crop matures, it gains 3 value if it is adjacent to another vegetable. And root crops. A squirrel. Another squirrel. Yeah, let's go for 12 fruit crops because this one will be the easiest one to do and we are already full on contract. So, vegetable flour on mature gain 2 value if adjacent to wet. Okay. Seed root on harvest gain 2 except the value. Okay. Fruit support multiple harvest wither at the beginning of the 3rd day. Okay. Let's see the bonus. At the end of the day, fruit gains 2 value if adjacent to sweet crop. Ooh. So apple with a fruit bonus will be pretty powerful. So we can like get this number up. And so yeah, you can harvest it at the end of every day. And then the fruit bonus, as long as we can land a sweet next to it, it's really gonna start adding up. Okay. Right, I'm gonna grab the apple here. Now, I want to keep my playing area nice and rectangular. So I'm gonna go and buy this one here. There. Now, I don't think, again, that it matters too much the order. The only important thing is that we have room for everything. Yeah. So how many sweet crops do we have? We have 3 sweet crops. So it's pretty likely. So in order for this not to land next to a sweet, it would have to land in a corner surrounded by grape and watermelon. So hopefully it doesn't happen that way. Okay. We could always opt not to plant some of these, but then it could end up in a corner surrounded by grape and nothing. So if I wanted to do that strategy, I shouldn't have bought another field. So, okay. Let's see how lucky or unlucky we are. Okay, so here you can see the apple has a fruit synergy of +3 because it is next to a strawberry, so it went from its base value of 1 to 4, and it will retain this value to the next day, and it's gonna stay on the field. So much excited about that. As for everything else, the fruit synergy working well. We're getting loads of cash. We are way ahead of the schedule here when it comes to paying cash. So yeah, it's good. And we harvested 12 fruit crops and we got a squirrel. Draft a new crop every 25 crop cards played. I'm very happy for that. Harvest 12 sweet crops. Reward. Rare herb bitter. On mature, add 1 value to all other crops. Okay, that is a really good combo with the apples. So I would like it very much. I mean, yeah. So basically it will add 1 value to each apple. The more apples you have, the craziest the rewards are. Also, it's bitter, which triggers the set bonus for sweet. We already only have 2 sweet things right now though, so we didn't even reach the bonus yet. So I should probably mostly focus on this one, but... Okay, then we have 10 herb crops. I don't have any herb crops. Passive. After a fruit crop matures, it gains 3 value if it is adjacent to seed. After a seed crop matures, it gains 3 value if it's adjacent to fruit. I see. So seeds and fruits buff each other up. And then another squirrel. We would need 12 veggies. So what do we have more of? Sweets or veggies? We have a lot of sweet, so we are more likely to do the sweet contract here. So let's pick that. Right, mushroom sweet. That's good. Gain 2 value if adjacent to sweet. Another strawberry and a camellia. Gain 2 value after. Okay, I'm gonna go for either a strawberry or a button mushroom. I think they are more or less the same, to be honest. Like, we already have like one of each, so I don't think it like changes almost anything really. I guess this is more reliable than this, although it would be really hard to fail. We're also closing to the point where we will not have enough room to plant everything. Oh, wait. Oh, do I have to... This card provides effect while in active or storage area, so I can keep it here. Okay. Okay, so it actually takes up room. So you can see Apple State on board. So... Now we have 3, 6, 7. If you want to plant all 7 crops, we need to buy 2 more. And I think that's alright. Because early on, like, it's all about quantity over quality, I think. Once we fill up, that is. Right. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. So I'm gonna plant another apple now. And gonna keep giving. Oof, good. So this time it's gonna give 7, and then the next day it's gonna give 10 probably. That's oh so sweet. Right. So now that we harvest, we will not have room for another contract, I don't think. That's a little bit sad, but... Oh no, we will. We completed the contract. Nice. Harvest 12 fruit crops. Passive. Spreads flower to adjacent empty plot after it is played. This can happen 1 time per day. Okay. I can also skip it for 5 gold, but I don't think I want to do that. Although flowers, not something I'm super excited right now. Okay, harvest 10 climber crops. Rare vegetable sweet. On mature, gain 3 value for each wet in the same column. Okay, it seems like low potential. Harvest 12 vegetable crops. We get a animal fish. Passive. End of day. Gain 10 gold if water more than or equals 100. Okay. I mean, I kind of like that. Oh, we can get some more water. Now, water right now, as you can see, is not a problem, but it might become a problem a little bit later. We'll see. Harvest 8. We don't have any bitter crops. I'm not very interested in that. However, if this is the only way to actually get tools, I'm mildly interested. I'm kind of interested in the fish more than the broccoli. Even though this one is rare and is sweet, which goes well with my strategy. But like, how many veggies do we have right now? We have vet, we have mushroom, support, climber, sweet, and fruit. We don't really have any veggies right now, so yes, we would get the sweet thing, but well, the vet bonus thing and a sweet plant, but unless I want to go for vegetable bonuses, getting a vegetable doesn't feel that great. On the other hand, if we grab this contract, we just cannot do it because, well, we don't have any vegetables. Well, that's quite a conundrum. I'm gonna skip this one, actually. A portobello mushroom. Gain 2 value after 10 cards played. Spreads to adjacent empty plot after every 6 cards played. Ooh. Now that's interesting. So you can get 2 of these if you like. At the end of the day, all crops gain 1 value if adjacent to a support crop. Ooh. We already have a support crop. That would trigger our bonus. I mean, it's not always gonna be next to the support crop, but sometimes it might be. And then finally, herb and sweet. Add 1 value to adjacent crops now. Okay. On mature, add 1 value to adjacent crops. I mean, at the end of the day, all crops gain 1 value if adjacent to support crop. And this one gives 1 value to adjacent crops anyway. So we go for a sweet herb here, I think. Yeah. It's easier to use. We'll not have to be careful about this thing spreading. Although spreading gives you some nice cash, but let's go for a sweet thing. Because we need sweet... This one needs a sweet thing next to it, right? Well, the fruit needs. Yeah. Gain 3 value for adjacent to sweet crop. Ooh. I think it would be really good if we go to 7 different fruits and just go ham on our apples. At the end of the day, fruit gains 10 value if adjacent to a sweet crop. So if we can get 7 different types of fruits and have a lot of sweet ones to sweeten our apples, that seems like a good combo for me. Yeah, that seems like something I might go for. Okay. Now let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and only 6 empty spots. So I'm gonna open this one up, and I'm actually gonna open this one up because I want something, I want around the apples to be like nice and free. So yeah, I'm gonna open this one up. I mean, I could open this one up, but then 1 spot will be empty, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, now we're gonna have 3 apples. This one will wither away though, so the next turn we're gonna get a new one. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks good. I don't think we have any which require anything specific, like ordering wise. Well, this one says like on mature, gain 2 value of water more. So it's on mature. So since we have water after the day, that's fine. Okay, cool. So the apple withered away. Oh, withers at the beginning of the 3rd day. So it only gives its yield twice. Okay, that makes it significantly weaker. But I still like them apples. Right, harvest 10 herb crops, so we can do that. Harvest 20 tier 1 crops and we get what? Tool. Wither a random crop and draft an additional common crop of the same types. Now that's decent. Harvest 12 fruit crops. Reduce water cost of all crop cards to 1. This card doesn't have to be the first card. And I don't know. Will we have problem with water? I really like this one though. Wither a random crop and draft an additional common crop of the same type. Like drafting more crops really gives you flexibility. Like I can see myself using this thing to up tier my strawberries and stuff. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. So another strawberry, that's an easy pick. Fruit wet, on mature, consume 2 water and gain 3 value. That's alright, not as good as strawberry though. Peanut, on harvest, gain 2x value. So this is only good if like we can increase its value somehow. So I don't think I have lots of synergies. I'm just gonna go for a strawberry here. Right, so now we can either increase the number of crops we can plant, or we can start like putting strawberries together. So a tier 3 strawberry, on mature, gain 3 value of water. So it would be like plus 2 coins per day if you put them together. However, just by planting it, we get 2 coins anyway. So I'm gonna increase the amount of stuff we can plant, and I will see 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 9 because one of the apples will wither now. This one, namely. So, yeah. I don't have any flowers yet. Maybe I should think about flowers. If we see a good flower, we might pick it up just because we have the bees. Right, let's start the machine. And now we have to pay. We already have almost enough for the next week. And like this, this lack of pressure lets us be super greedy. So, yeah. I think I got a little bit lucky with these strawberries and apples, to be honest. Like, I don't think the game is usually so easy. It's like we just lucked out a little bit, so. But we still have to think about the long game. We have to repay how much? 20,000 total, and trust me when I say we will not achieve that by doing the strawberries and apples. Like, we will need something stronger. So already week 3 would be hard with only apples and strawberries. So okay. Harvest 14 sweet crops. Reward. Herb bitter. Add 1 value to all other crops on mature. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Like adds value to apples multiplicatively and, well, all other crops. Okay. Oh. The order still doesn't matter because this happens before the harvest is done. Okay. Nice. I like this one. It's really good. You're required to pay the loan payment or the farm will be confiscated. Okay, no problem. I'm rich, so cha-ching. We are from the Farmers Association. We too have been through the exploitation of the bank. To help you with the loan, we will provide you with some of our spare tools every week. Good luck, Farmers Association. Well, thank you, Farmers Association. Now that's a contract, though. Animal, draft a new crop every 25 crop cards played. Well, okay, 12 sweet crops, okay, 12 wet crops. Interesting. A piggy! After a mushroom is played, withers an adjacent crop and replace it with a mushroom. Yeah, no, let's go for another squirrel here. And there we go. The Farmers Association brings us gifts. Shears, wither a random crop and draw an additional common crop of the same types. Tool, play the next one crop card. Replicator, so you can play the same crop twice. Ooh, that's juicy. That's very juicy. You can... This is basically an extra crop of the best crop type that you have. And although I would really like shears, you're gonna get shears soon anyway. But double the shears, double the profit, right? But like, I think we need the replicator. I think long-term replicator is better. I mean, shears are really nice to, you know, start building up. But like, let's say 1 shears is enough. And let's go with the replicator here. Ooh, that's so exciting, actually. I can already see I'm gonna need mulch at some point. But we'll see how that works out. Replicator it is. And then we get yet another thing here. Common, common, common. Reroll. Oh, there we go. Common crop 95%, uncommon crop 4%, rare crop 1%. So yeah, if we do not like something, we are like... Gain 2 value after 10 cards played. It's like not really that great. On adjacent Wither, gain 2 value. So this one will Wither stuff away, so... Why would you play this? I don't know. I mean, roots have some nice bonuses though. Whenever crop Withers gain... Yeah, so this is like... Yeah. If you have 3 roots, your plants lose less water. This was a thing in the last iteration of the game I played. Like, water was a problem. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna grab another apple here. I think apples for now are really good. Right, next payment 115, 7 harvests. So this is the start of week 2. I'm doing really well. I'm very happy. Okay, so crop rotation. I'm gonna make a cut here, but I will play this game some more, so you can expect some more videos. Let me know what you think. So this game is now available on Steam Fast as a demo. And I enjoy it very much, and I will keep covering it. And once I'm done with checking out this demo, once the game comes out, I will play it some more. It's pretty cool, like all the synergies you can put together, the combos to look for. It's very satisfying. I actually never played like Be a Landlord. This game has like some inspiration from it, but it's a little bit different, and I kind of like some stuff more that this game does than the Be a Landlord did, although I think they're both pretty cool, right? But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment, suggest, give ideas, criticize. Of course, don't forget to leave some likes and subscribes if you're enjoying my work. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode of Crop Rotation. The Neemer signing out. Bye bye.